JYD, Junkyard Dog. Steps in the game, the temperature change. You know the name, 31, keep it on the chain. Respect the game, keep your game face on with your socks pulled up, just like Jerome. No.
Welcome to the Champions Basketball Show. I am your host, Helen Yee. Now, I'm so excited to share with you that coming up on today's show, we have Patrick Ewing, some wild dunks, and can you guess which NBA player's car is featured today? Well, let's get started. First up, let's go to Live Right, Be Right.
All right, big day. Tell me about it. What do you think about Big Coach getting the nod today? Was that? How did you feel about it? How did it make you feel to see him today up there?
I'm happy for him. It's something that's deserving. He's accomplished a lot in his tenure here at Georgetown. He's won a championship, been to countless, tournament games, Final Fours. Has graduated a lot of players. Has educated a lot of us. As one of his former players, I was very blessed and honored to sit there and to take it in.
Great. So after all these years of being a player, can you describe your feelings for him at all?
I have nothing but admiration for him. I came here at Georgetown as a boy, looked to him as a coach and as a father figure, and over the years, now I consider him a friend. He's somebody you can always sound things off on. Just like when I was in school, if I had a problem, I can always call him, and he helped me talk it out. So he's definitely a friend, even though, I'm in my 50s and he's in his, 60s, 70s, who knows. But our relationship has definitely grown and blossomed over the years.
As an athlete coming in today, how do you think this will help them? Or help attract athletes to the university?
Well, you know what? You can say that it was basic when we came here, but that's all we knew. Now, with the way that a lot of universities have beefed up their facilities, you have to be able to keep in line with the Joneses. And I think that this new building is definitely on par and probably is going to be one of the better ones in the country. It's definitely going to help attract guys, seeing the facility where they'll be practicing and going to study halls and training rooms and all that stuff. All the things that's going to be in the building is definitely going to help.
Hang tight, Dog Pound. We'll be right back after the break.
For exclusive footage and other episodes of Champions Basketball Show, be sure to go to www.cbn.vegas for more information.
Make it hot. JYD, man. Make it hot. Make it hot. Make it hot. JYD, make it hot.
Welcome back to Trash Talking with Legends. It can go. Ray's still running. Shout out to Ray Allen. Exactly. Jesus. Shuttlesworth. Let's go. That draft was a little weak. It is them Jim Boeheim and them thick slacks. I can say this because I'm a alumni. I played there on the garden floor. Wow. I gotta go with the man that was married to Eva Longoria. You still got current players that are still playing in the league. Hey, because that's when they became hot. That's right, JYD. Dr. Emmett Brown here.
Hi, this is Alan Thicke.
All Pro Steven Jackson.
And I am trash talking with Legends. Woo! Send in the clones!
I ain't never seen it like that before.
For all the abuse that I gave you, I'm sorry.
Guys, you're day. They were the man back in high school back in the 90s. I was just on the come up.
Well, that just let me know my dad still loves me.
You know who else retired too soon? Who else? The dog pound. After I got that check, I was able to invest in a few of my finer friends.
Coming up next, we have, did you see that? Let's take a look at the Trash Talking with Legends segment where JYD and the Superfan give their opinions on NBA topics again. Are you ready to see what they have to say? Let's toss it to them.
Welcome back to another edition of Trash Talking with Legends. I'm, of course, your host, the Junkyard Dog, Jerome Williams, alongside my co-host, Joshua Williams. We're right here on the Champions Basketball Network. And Josh, I'm starting to get excited because, of course, now it's getting ready to be NBA season time. It's getting, I can feel it. I can feel the rumbles and training camp and all that going. So what we got?
The sneakers are squeaking. You know, everybody's getting back on the floor. I'm definitely excited. I'm excited mainly because, you know, each season we get to see who jumps out hot. And, you know, this year shouldn't be any different. With that being said, let's get into a new segment. Let me learn you something.
Today's Let Me Learn You Something segment is brought to you by our friends at 9450, the world's first smart basketball. The 9450 basketball measures any forces applied to it, spin, acceleration, you name it. The ball is going to give you data and feedback to your device that is smart, actionable, and precise. Now let me explain to you what the Let Me Learn You Something segment is all about. My grandfather, of course, back in the day, used to teach us, me and Josh, when he used to want to show us something or teach us something or learn us something, he'd say, let me learn you something. So Josh, what are you going to teach the viewers out there today?
I definitely am going to try my best to teach something, but you know, I think the biggest thing that, you know, we've seen over the last few years in the NBA is the stretch offense, the stretch four offense versus the more traditional offense. And, you know, I think the biggest thing that we did see this past season was the Golden State Warriors going small and actually utilizing that to great advantage over the Cleveland Cavaliers. And, you know, I think we can really tell that this offense is not a gimmick anymore.
Well, traditional offense is basically when you have two forwards down on the box. These two forwards are either forward and center, or you can just have two forwards, whatever you want to do, power forward. And the ball goes down there, they post up, they get the banging a little bit, hook shots, turnaround J's. You had Sean Kemp in the post. You had Patrick Ewing down there. You had Charles Barkley.
Shake.
You had Dream Shaker.
That's right.
You had a whole bunch of Shaquille O'Neal. The list goes on and on. Okay, we can go on but that's traditional. The stretch four, however, is new. Draymond Green,
Andre
brings the
Iguodala.
championship.
Yeah.
You know, you started off. You had Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah.
Dirk Nowitzki was really one of the stretch fours, getting outside that paint, really bringing it long range ball and all that.
Antoine Walker, like you said before.
Antoine Walker is another one, but Dirk was really one of those guys who really
changed it.
He changed it because he never really got on the box, whereas Antoine was down there on the box a little bit.
Yeah.
Dirk started on the elbow.
Yeah.
So his post up was actually on the elbow, and then he moved that even further out and got to the 3-point line. So shout out to Dirk Nowitzki, big man threes,
fading away at 8 feet. All the way up here, that's insane. That's unblockable. His fadeaway shot, we were actually talking about this at Impact not too long ago, and like that shot is probably one of the toughest shots of all time to ever defend or stop.
Trust me, I tried.
Well, we're gonna get into Dirk in the next segment anyway, but
that's it.
But
let me learn you something. Is definitely about the question of stretch four versus traditional. And I think that the NBA is going traditional. You even see it in Indiana where Larry Bird, who also was a stretch four, is telling Paul George he's going to be the stretch four this year.
That's crazy. I'm just saying. Paul George ain't got it in him. He little too small. He a little too small.
You feel like Paul George too small? He's 6'9".
He's 6'9", but he's not. Okay, I'll put it to you this way. Paul Pierce, he's gotten a little slower. He's gotten a little thicker. He can bang if he needs to, but Paul George is still as wiry as you are right now.
Paul Pierce is looking nice in the Clipper land right now.
Oh,
at the stretch four position.
Yeah. That definitely
you got a
is gonna be a
DeAndre
little...
Jordan. Now in Indiana, Paul George, they gave up Roy Hibbert, who's now with the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
So
and
that's gonna be
David West left.
David West.
Lance Stevenson's gone. That cupboard's looking a little bare.
So you can see why Paul George is going to have to play some 4 or 5.
Paul George is going to have to play 1 through 5.
Get you 1 through 5. Woo! Paul, keep your thumbs up, brother. Come on.
Keep your head up, Paul.
You can do it. Let's go. We've seen you in the past, in the post before. Let's go. Let's do what we do. Take them back to that Indiana-Miami series.
Oh, man, that's
right. They were a shot away. Come on.
They were a game away from shutting down the entire LeBron era. Pretty much, that because if they would have went back-to-back years and didn't make it.
But you can see the way the stretch four game has definitely impacted the playoffs, Olympic games, world games. It's moving. It's moving. It's keeping guys out of the paint. So basically the whole point of stretch four is to clear up that paint, get more guys penetrating to the basket, and creating more foul opportunities. So it's a game changer. It's a game changer.
It definitely is a game changer, especially from the NBA standpoint, because it spreads the floor so much. There's so much more room to operate for the bigs and as well as the point. I think the biggest thing that does change for the traditional offense is for those for the
and Steve
high school.
Kerr said it. He kind of shut it down. He gets the championship by doing just that. Stretch four. We'll be right back.
Today on Did You See That? We have some exclusive footage of JYD showing us how James the Flight White got his nickname. Let's roll the footage.
That's where it all started at. Me here doing my thing. Everything started right here in this park right here. My man Jerome wins, baby. You know how we do, baby. We're gonna do it up in Toronto. Yo. Be ready, baby. You ain't never see the future.
Man, can you guys believe he did that from the free throw line? Wow. Now I hope you guys see why his nickname is James the Flight White.
For exclusive footage and other episodes of Champions Basketball Show, be sure to go to www.cbn.vegas for more information.
For all the abuse that I gave you, I'm sorry.
Guys you're gonna see here today, they were the man back in high school back in the 90s. I was just on the come up.
Well, that just let me know my dad still loves me.
You know who else retired too soon? Who else? The dog pound. After I got that check, I was able to invest in a few of my finer friends.
The history of Joey's Pizza, about 6 years ago, I went out to New York to visit my father, talk about opening a business, and we figured Vegas would be a good spot. The advantage here at Joey's Pizza is everything's authentic, homemade, grandma's recipes, real deal New York style food here. Come on down to Joey's, we got wings, we got salads, we got raviolis, we got fingers, and of course the best pizza on the planet. Make sure to ask for Joey, come on down.
We deliver, call 702-566-1500, Joey's New York Pizza.
On this week's episode of Play of the Day, we go to JYD and NASCAR driver Brendan Gaughan. Let's see what they're up to. Roll the footage.
Hey gang, it's Brendan Gaughan here at the awesome Dillon Charity 3-on-3 basketball tournament. I'm the race car driver for La Jolla, so I had to bring in my boys. We got JYD and Big O. Nobody's going to beat us today. Don't worry about it. Somehow my ringers, we end up in losers bracket, but all right, we're in the semifinals, final four, and I just informed my team that we have $600 worth of fouls to give. So if there is one foul that does not have blood on the ground, I'm gonna be upset. No easy buckets this game, let's go.
Get it done. We're about to make the championship game. BG, my boy Rome, we in it. Georgetown, represent.
That's right, made it to the ship, baby, made it to the ship. Had to get a loser's bracket, but we're still gonna make it now. Big thank you to the JYD Junkyard Dog for coming out here, supporting the Children's Institute for Pediatric Trauma. Go out and support him at the JYD Project. Y'all have fun. God bless.
3-on-3 off the dips. Red eye still. That's it. That's how it works. Off the red eye. Just landed in. Where we at?
Philadelphia.
That's it. Philly. Shout out to the city of brotherly love. Where's AI at? AI, you should be here, brother. I need to pick you up. I'm gonna fly down to Atlanta right now and get you. So we can tear these guys up. But it's Garrett go down. That's right, Othello. Shout out to Othello Harrington. He's meeting us there. It's getting ready to go down. This is behind the scenes. Hope you guys have a good time. Check back with you in a minute.
How do you think coming to Georgetown helped to shape you as a person and a leader?
My time here at Georgetown was great. You know, if I had to do it all over again, it would be the same choice. I enjoyed being here so much that 2 of my kids, my son graduated, can't remember what year it was, but my son graduated from here. I have a daughter that's a sophomore here now. So my time here I cherished it. I came here a boy, I left a man, made a lot of friends here, not only on the basketball team, but also with the students. So I cherished it.
Basketball represented something different to every coach and every player. To me, it was a means to an end. It was a form of hope. It was a vehicle by which I could always teach. I could use it as something to deal with something bigger in my life, where I could use it to open a doorway for myself or for other people. It was an educational instrument for me. It was a classroom for me. You know, it was a place where I knew that those lessons would be listened to more if I won than if I lost. You know, it was so many different things. I don't think that I could ever sit and look and say that that court or that team represented one thing all the time to me.
Hey, Coach, congratulations. Well deserved. I'm just blessed to know somebody as great as you, to have the opportunity to play for somebody as great as you. Thank you for everything.
Don't miss our exclusive Ballers Garage segment and much more. It's all coming up right after the break.
For exclusive footage and other episodes of Champions Basketball Show, be sure to go to www.cbn.vegas for more information.
The history of Joey's Pizza, about 6 years ago, I went out to New York to visit my father, talk about opening a business, and we figured Vegas would be a good spot. The advantage here at Joey's Pizza is everything's authentic, homemade, grandma's recipes, real deal New York style food here. Come on down to Joey's. We got wings, we got salads, we got raviolis, we got fingers, and of course the best pizza on the planet. Make sure to ask for Joey. Come on down.
We deliver. Call 702-566-1500. Joy's New York Pizza.
For all the abuse that I gave you, I'm sorry.
Guys you're gonna see here today, they were the man back in high school back in the 90s. I was just on the come up.
Well, that just let me know my dad still loves me.
You know who else retired too soon? Who else? The Dog Pound. After I got that check, I was able to invest in a few of my finer friends.
Make it hot. JYD, man. Make it hot. Make it hot. Make it hot. JYD, make it hot.
Welcome back to Trash Talking with Legends. It can go.
Ray's still running.
Shout out to Ray Allen. Exactly. Jesus. Shuttlesworth. Let's go. That draft was a little weak. It is them Jim Boeheim and them thick slacks. I can say this because I'm a alumni. I played there on the garden floor. Wow.
I gotta go with the man that was married to Eva Longoria.
You still got current players that are still playing in the league.
Hey, because that's when they became hot. That's right, JYD. Dr. Emmett Brown here.
Hi, this is Alan Thick.
All pro Steven Jackson.
And I am trash talking with legends. Woo! Send in the clones!
I ain't never seen it like that before. I ain't never seen
It's time for CBN News. Let's go to JYD, who has the updates with the player. Let's roll the footage.
This is John Wall, point guard of the Washington Wizards. And I'm just excited to get the season started. I think we added some great additions to our team this season. We definitely wanted to build off what we did last year in the playoffs, and I feel like we got a great opportunity to be one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the Eastern Conference. It's going to take some time of being healthy, executing our new offensive sets we're running, and I got to be the leader of my team by leading guys on and off the court with example, and being the first guy in practice and doing those things. And I think it's going to be a great run, so sit back and watch the Washington Wizards.
What are your goals for All-Star Weekend?
My goal is just try to be a starter again, get one of my teammates to add me this year. I think it's going to be exciting to be in Toronto, and I also want to be a leading vote getter for guards again.
I'm just looking forward to getting better every day, taking this process one step at a time, helping my team get back to where they deserve to be. The Washington Wizards have a tradition of the past couple of years of getting to the playoffs, getting deep runs, so it's my job to learn the game and the speed of the game faster, with the help of Coach JYD in high school, I think I'm closer than most, so I'm going to just continue to work hard and do me. Yeah, man, I had to get JD going, He just come back with a back injury, he got him a dunk. Yeah, It got the team hyped, so that's pretty much my job, energy guy, and defend and get scores. Yes, sir, thank you.
Coming up next, we have Ballers Garage. This episode of Ballers Garage takes us to the garage of Skylar Diggins. She got 99 problems, but a Benz ain't one. Hey, that was from her own Twitter account, okay? After she graduated from Notre Dame, she was presented this beautiful, perfect new Mercedes CLS 63 by Rock Nation, Jay-Z's company that represents her. And did we mention it's valued over $100,000? Wow. Skylar, your car is perfect. I give it a 4.9 out of 5 stars. You go, girl. Well, that was another great episode of Champions Basketball Show. Hope those of you guys out in the dog pound enjoyed it as much as we did. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at JunkyardDogJW and at Helen E Sports. And also, don't forget to watch the exclusive footage at www.cbn.vegas. We'll see you next time.
The fans scream when he's off the leash, taking it to the streets, giving back to kids. It's the junkyard dog, let the games begin. Ever since Georgetown, he sparked the crowd. With his pockets, his trademark, the fans go wild. Bringing crowds till they thinking you feel this energy in the door. Pound 6 is the place to be. 6 feet 9 inches so bad.